Hey, I'm Chris,
And I'm Natalie,
and we're somewhere.
south of Minnesota. Hey there! Me and Katula are just taking a walk through the woods. Here she is. What you doing? We just need to stretch our legs a little bit. It's been really hot. We've been cooped up inside. And I want to talk to you about RV kitchens. Now, RV kitchens vary a lot. Some of them are real basic and simple, and then I've seen some RVs with really extravagant kitchens that any sticks and bricks would be jealous of. But I just have your basic RV kitchen, and I'm going to take you on a tour of my kitchen so you can see what it is that I'm working with when I cook. And I want to talk about some of the limitations and benefits of the RV kitchen. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I want to start a series called Easy RV Recipes. And I want these recipes to be something a little unique. Add some variety to the weekly menu. I get so tired of the spaghetti, hamburgers, pork chops, salads, chicken. I want something different sometimes. So I wish my kitchen was out here, but it's not far away. So let's go in and check it out. Well, here it is, my beautiful RV kitchen. I know it's pretty small, but I love that everything's right in reach, and because I downsized so much when we moved into the RV, it's super organized and I know exactly where everything is. Let's start with the pantry. I put a suction cup hook on the door here so I can hang a towel. We only use this towel to dry our hands. It really helps save on paper towels. As you can see, the cheap laminate covered particle wood door is already showing some wear, and that's because this is one of the most used doors in the RV. I used some command hooks to put my pot lids on the back of the door. This saves a lot of space, and so far they've stayed put even when we're moving. I keep most of my pots and pans on the floor in the pantry. There are 4 really tall, deep shelves, which also means it's easy for items to get lost in the back. So I use these canvas-like baskets that I found to keep it all organized. I really love these. They are pliable so I can easily pull it down to look inside, and I can shove a lot of things alongside them. This pantry can hold a lot, but unfortunately the shelves are really weak, so I have to be careful not to put too many canned goods or heavy items on any one shelf. On to the cooking area. The microwave works fine, and it's plenty big. I don't bother setting the clock anymore because every time we move and you unplug, the time gets reset. The stove and oven are child size and made of really cheap material. It can be really difficult cooking with multiple pans to get more than one pan centered directly over the flame, and the back 2 burners don't even heat up as much as the front one. The metal grate on the top is a joke. I'm not a messy cook. The finish is just chipping off. Same with the bottom. The finish is wearing off from me cleaning it. But there's this great glass top that can be closed for prep space. But if I'm prepping stuff, I'm usually cooking it, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Just another thing I have to remember on moving day, don't forget to close the glass top on the stove, because if you leave it up and it falls while you're moving, it can shatter. I've actually thought about removing it altogether. The knobs look like metal, but no, they're plastic, so any hot food or grease that splatters on them leaves spots that can't be cleaned. Oh, sorry, the oven's a little dusty. Haven't used it since we left the dusty oil fields. I store pots and pans in here, and I use this pizza stone in the oven. It really helps disperse the heat. It's a little trick I learned from RV YouTubers. It's stained from cooking pizzas on it too. It's stone. You can scrub and scrub it. It won't come clean. For some reason, my oven door doesn't close all the way. I've tried everything. I really hope someday to get this unit replaced with a better one. The spice cabinet is really nice. It's not too high. It can reach all the way to the back. I put these little command pocket thingy inside the door to hold recipe cards. Right now I'm going through them trying to decide which recipe to make first. That's why it's empty. There's a small drawer under the oven. It won't hold much, it's really shallow, but I use it to keep my microfiber towels that I clean all the stainless steel with. And speaking of stainless steel, The highlight of the kitchen is definitely the refrigerator. It's huge. It's so big that it always looks like we need to go shopping. The drawers are really nice and all the shelves are adjustable, even in the doors. And it's super easy to clean. The big drawer freezer holds a lot, and there's an ice maker too, but I prefer to make my own ice from bottled water. The top of the fridge is good too. I use these baskets to keep kitchen towels and straws and napkins and other random things. The top slightly slopes down towards the back of the refrigerator, so the baskets never slide off even when we're moving. The downfall of the fridge is that it's stainless steel, so every fingerprint and smudge shows up, never looks clean. I'm always cleaning it. I guess the bonus is our fridge is always clean. There are only 3 drawers on the center island, not a lot of space for gadgets. The top drawer is for silverware. The middle drawer I use all my basic utensils that I use a lot, and then the bottom drawer I stick everything that I rarely use. Under the sink I use this small garbage can to keep cleaners, sponges, and garbage bags. The other side is where I keep all my Ziploc bags, saran wrap, foil, and etc. I store my sink toppers here too. Then there's the sink. I really wanted a stainless steel sink. This sink is fine, but I'm sure over time it's going to get stains. A collapsible dish drainer fits perfectly in the smaller side, and I stow it under the sink when it's not being used. To the side of the island is a counter that looks like it would be great for a coffee maker and toaster or other appliances, but the cabinet above it comes down too far for me to access the top of the coffee maker. Thanks to RV life, I've discovered a much better way to make a much tastier cup of coffee, so I got rid of my coffee maker altogether. And toasting bread in a skillet is way easier than putting a toaster up somewhere every time we move and dealing with crumbs falling out of it and attracting ants. We use this area as a charging station instead and keep our camera gear in the wood box. Everything is Velcroed down, so I don't have to put it away on travel days. The cabinet above is where we keep our dishes. This is where I really purged when we moved into the RV. I don't have a fraction of the dishes that we had when we lived in a house. In the cabinet underneath, I have more camera gear and camera cases. Oh, and my Ninja blender that I refuse to give up, even though it's too big and I hardly use it. Under the cat food there is a teapot for when we're boondocking and I can't use my electric kettle, and a hand mixer. I don't have a crock pot, an Instapot, or even a food processor. On the other side of the island, on the living room side, is where I keep a tall kitchen garbage can. I really like it here because it's really easy to wipe crumbs off right into the garbage. And there's even room next to it for the cat dish. All in all, it's a good kitchen. I've seen better and I've seen worse. So I hope you enjoyed my little kitchen tour there. I hope it wasn't too long and boring. I know I touched on a lot of things that have nothing to do with cooking. But I've got a lot of friends and family back home that have been wanting me to do a whole RV tour, and I promise I'm getting around to it. Some of the limitations of the kitchen, and I think in a typical RV, is, the size, of course. It's small and there's not a lot of storage space. Other than that, I think RV kitchen is really similar to a sticks and bricks kitchen. It's, still got the same things. The stove is smaller, the oven's smaller, everything's smaller. But I actually think that's one of the benefits too of my kitchen now, is that it's so small, everything is within arm's reach. And another big benefit is that my living area is right off the end of my kitchen. In the house, my living room was a whole nother room, and so I just cooked alone. But now while I'm cooking, I can sit and talk to Chris. We can watch a movie or a show together. It's really, really nice to have him right there keeping me company while I'm cooking. I really like that. So, I don't know, I really, really enjoy cooking, and I have 5 kids, so I've spent a good amount of time in a kitchen cooking meals. But I'm not a chef, I'm not a professional cook by any means, but I do know my way around a kitchen, and I'm really excited to share some easy RV recipes with you. I want these recipes, like I said, to be something a little bit different, a little unique, not the same day-to-day meals that, we typically cook. But I also want them to have really easily sourced ingredients and not require too many gadgets or appliances or tools to make. So I'm really excited for my first one. It's a really great recipe and it's really versatile too. So stay tuned. I'll have that video up soon. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Katula, what are you doing up there?
I'm looking for the subscribe button.
Oh, I see it.
Be quiet. I'm trying to sneak up on it. Steady. Got it.
Oh, click that like button too.
All right. And like.
Great job. Hey, look over there. It's the bell icon.
Bell icon. I hate bells.
It's not a real bell. If you click on it, you'll get notified whenever we drop a new video.
All right. I suppose. But I don't want a bell around my neck.
Katula, just click the icon.
Oh, all right. There. I hope you're happy. Now get that thing away from me. There better not be a bell around my neck tomorrow.